we just want to say thank you and remind you of the work that this organization and this event has made possible, and then tell you what we're doing this year. And we've got a little bit of a challenge in there. So the first year, well, first of all, this Skeet Shoot has raised nearly $136,000,
which is remarkable.
For Habitat. It is remarkable. It's incredible. So the first year, the first one was the kind of tiny homes. So do you want to tell them that?
Sure.
Just what we did with that?
So I'm Charles Smith. I'm Vice President of Operations here at Athens Area Habitat for Humanity. When I came on board, we were just getting started with construction of 2 houses around 700 square feet. The regulations here in Athens, Clarke County indicate you can't build a house smaller than 600 square feet. So we call these kind of tiny homes to highlight the lot size as well as the house size. They're equipped with solar panels, foam insulation, have 2 great homeowners, and they are loving living large in a kind of tiny home.
And then the second year, it was that was Lydia's home place.
So I actually was on site with you guys 5 years ago this weekend. There was a lot of trepidation in our world at that time with COVID hitting, and I came out to Covington, to Newton County, and talked to you about the foster kids and the work we were doing with Lydia's home place. There are more children coming out of the foster system every year, and once they reach the age of 18, they no longer have a safety net. So we have partnered with an organization called Lydia's Place, and your dollars help to renovate a quadruplex, 4 apartments, 4 apartments with 2 bedrooms each, and the homeless college students stay there.
Then the next year, that was the Family Promise units.
So Family Promise takes families that are struggling with homelessness or really any form of hardship and provides a whole host of services to include finding them work, housing, and gets them back on their feet. And it's a fantastic program.
So it's more than just building houses. We're trying to do everything we can with shelter. Mm-hmm. Now the next year, that was the record year. That was y'all raised more than $37,000, and that was for our Build with Strength home, which we have a family in now.
Imagine giant styrofoam Lego blocks, and so we build the exterior walls of the house with those styrofoam blocks, and then pour concrete to line the inside of that styrofoam. And what you end up with is a house that is quiet, stable, secure, and meets lots of other requirements for different energy efficiency ratings.
See, it's not just these families that you're helping. It's their kids. It's their grandkids. It's changing the entire trajectory of these folks' lives. I know that sounds really dramatic, and I'm kind of tearing up here, but it's true. It's absolutely true. And that's why we want to thank you so much. And let's talk about what they're doing this year, because that's pretty exciting too. Every year is something new. So let's tell them what we're doing this year.
Yeah, we are getting ready to hand off keys and do our home dedication for the very first Micah's Creek home. And this is for a family. It's a mom with 3 little boys. And like you're saying, Paul, this is not just a partnership with Miss Nikeria and her family, but it's helping to establish that generational wealth and something that she can hand off to those boys down the road.
And so what we want to do is, if we know that you've always raised, at least we know you can raise $15K to put solar on one house, and what we want to challenge right now, this group, you remember the most we've raised is 37. We're challenging you to raise 30 and do 2 homes, if you can. All right? Because if you can do that, then that's 2 families there. They're having that extra savings to invest in their children and their children's future.